We copy the Massacre Worm to do it yet again. Doubling up on its effects. I mean, just craziness, man. Get to drain the opponent here, and GG's. Thank you, thank you. I love this card, man. I'm so glad it's back. I'm so glad the worm is back, dude. Absolutely love it. We've got a really fun one for you guys today, man, and I'm super excited because we are playing a card that is one of my top favorite cards of all time, and it's really purely based on a nostalgic reason. I mean, we really latched onto this card a while back here on the channel, and it's back in standard. We're talking about the Massacre Worm, man. I love the art on this. It has to be one of my favorite arts, and I love the card, man. Basically, it acts as a sweeper for us. We get this down late in the game, and it can minus 2/2 across the board on the opponent's creatures, and then you get to, you know, basically ping them for 2 damage on everything that dies. What's nice about this card, though, is that if you double up on those ETB triggers, you get a little bit more value, if you know what I'm saying. So minus 2/2 is not a lot, but if you've got things like Elish Norn on the field to double up the triggers, it's pretty insane. It now goes to 4 toughness it can take out, and even 6 toughness in today's build, because we are a mega ETB focused deck that works on doubling the effects with the Fractured Realm, which is the backside of the Mirror Room. We've also got doubling ETB effects on Virtue of Knowledge. Now I've got to give you know, credit to an opponent I ran into on the ladder who was running an Azorius you know, doubling ETB effects type of a build, and we were already working on a Orzhov build of our own with Massacre Worm, so I had to throw in blue after playing that opponent because it worked super well. They beat us, and I had to add the blue to just really hammer home all of the extra ETB effects and whatnot. Now, Virtue of Knowledge is a really cool card here today too, because the front side of this, for 2 mana, you can double an effect of a permanent you have, which can actually allow us to ramp into the worm, because if we crack a Fabled Passage, we can actually double the effect of the Fabled Passage with Virtue of Knowledge, finding 2 lands instead of 1, which is really nice, which is why we have it in the deck in the first place, and then we have a ton of basics. And that also helps us with ossification. It obviously exiles something off the field, but if you can double, triple, or quadruple its effects, it's pretty nuts. But yeah, the rest of the deck just has some really good ETB effects. We've got the Trainer, the Channeler to draw cards. Beza can get us back into games when we're getting, you know, hit by mono red. And then we have an alternate win con here, a Bandit's Talent, which can drain the opponent out and draw us extra cards. This card came in clutch. I can't tell you how many times. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. We're going to jump into the games, and I hope you guys, you know, I just said that, but hope you enjoy this one, and we'll see you at the end. Peace out. Okay, this hand is atrocious to start things off with. We're going to go ahead and mulligan that one away. We didn't have any mana. This is keepable. I am going first, so a turn 3 spell to kick things off isn't the worst thing, but it's not great. But hopefully today we are going to be trying to do some doubling up on the worm. The worm is, I mean, the Massacre Worm has got to be one of my favorite cards from back in the day that we played a lot, and I'm hoping that we can break it here today with a bunch of different doubling effects on the ETB triggers. Actually, I think I'll take you for now. I might get a Fabled Passage and get lucky with this. But yeah, I mean, I've got to be, you know, I've got to give credit where credit is due, and I did run into an opponent on the ladder just a couple days ago, and this opponent was running an Azorius build with a lot of these, you know, tactics and synergies built into it, and we took a lot of inspiration from this opponent in our own build. We already had an Elish Norn Orzhov build, but I really liked what they were doing with the Azorius build and wanted to do some of those tactics as well, adding in just an enormous amount of doubling effects. It's kind of silly, but works pretty well. Opponent, though, I'm not too sure what they're on yet. It looks like maybe it's just going to be auras in general here. Man. I'd really like to keep hitting land drops here and, you know, draw a card with this, but I don't think I can allow that to stick around on the battlefield, just because it's something that's really hard to get rid of most of the time, and then also, you know, I don't want him drawing cards. Whoever draws cards here is probably going to end up winning. That's more card draw. Oh, nice. We do get the ramping effect here. We get the ramping effect off of the Virtue of Knowledge. I will go grab probably the 2 swamps here. Well, I should probably get 1 blue so I can play the Aether Channeler. But I do need to get 1 more swamp here in order to play the Massacre Worm if we do end up drawing it. We're going to return you back. Just really tempoing out the opponent right now, man. We're just having, you know, the easiest amount of time here just doing what we need to do. I have the Beza, which can draw a couple of cards here if I can get down the Virtue of Knowledge or the Elish Norn. Seeing that they are at Aura's deck, you know they're running Sheltered by Ghosts, which I think they're considering playing now. Oh, Ossification, okay. Either way, that speaks volumes to how good Elish Norn is going to be. It shuts down the Scavenger's ability to put 1/1 counters on itself or anyone else, and it shuts down any ETB effects of the enchantments that they have. So Elish Norn definitely takes the cake over the Virtue in this spot. Not gonna work, my friend, not gonna work. That's gonna be a GG's, honestly. I think Elish Norn is gonna completely shut their deck off unless they have like a Get Lost. That's fine. I mean, that does get their creature pretty massive. Now, because we are running the room here that has, okay, that's kind of odd. Maybe they're just trying to gain the life. A 1-mana pump spell seems a bit unlikely. Audacity doesn't have instant speed. It would be a protection spell, if anything. I think we're okay to block here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, they're just trying to gain that life. That's all. All right, let's go double Beza here. All right, cool, cool. Let's go. Up to 24. I lost my train of thought on what I was saying before. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, just looking for, I mean, if we get a worm here, we can double up on the worm effects. That'd be kind of nice too. That's kind of the ultimate goal in today's videos, to get down a Massacre Worm. I did it once already against dinosaurs, and we were able to trigger it 3 separate times. And you also get the triggers of the damage being dealt when creatures die. So we were able to bleed the opponent out pretty easily. Why would they not attack there? It seems kind of odd. As much as I want to play that, I can't. It's got to be this because I got to pay for the ward. Yeah, I'm really curious as to what made them decide not to attack there. I don't know what that was about, but either way, it's a pretty good attack in for us here. Wide open shot there, and I don't know what they do from this point because we just basically reset their lifelink and all the 1/1 counters they had. Even if they get this card, they can't draw cards because there's no ETB effects. This card needs ETB effects. I mean, Elish Norn completely just dismantles his opponent's build, so I feel a little bad. GG. All right, that was pretty fun, but it was pretty savage as well. I mean, pretty stone cold to just mess with the opponent like that with the Elish Norn. Elish Norn is one of those cards, man. If you just run into the right opponent, it just wins you games by itself. It's pretty unfortunate. All right, so we get down the Fabled Passage. Get some blue in here. We've got all the colors we need to make things happen here. Let's go look for a card. I need, okay, I guess there's only one choice here. I was gonna say I need some sort of doubling effect. I feel like this is just a little bit too far out there. Takes a while to get there. We're playing Dimir. I'm gonna draw a card here. Okay. That's normally pretty helpful against like red and stuff. Not really too worried about having a Beza here against Dimir. We're not gonna get much value off of it, I feel like. A Jace, okay. Ossification can take the Jace. They go for a simple -2. They get a worm and they get a seal. This can take it, right? Yes, it can. We'll be taking that, and we'll be hitting your hand here for a discard. This will give us a little bit more information, too. All right, we see a Gix. That's a crazy card to have. Cruelty of Gix here is going to reanimate. It also helps kind of tutor their hand a little bit, trying to find things that they might need. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I want to get this down really bad. I'm going to attack in here just to see if the opponent wants to expend some mana here to try to remove some of my creatures off the field. Because I'd really hate to get countered here trying to play a 5 mana spell. That would be brutal. We're really taking a risk here, guys. I'm really taking a risk, but I'm going for it because my only other option really is to play the Mirror Room for 3 to copy the Channeler. But I like the Virtue of Knowledge better there. That works out. It lands. Okay, Cruelty of Gix. Are we looking at level 1 here? We are. Okay, so there goes either the Beza or the Trainer. Don't really care either way. Okay. That's a card. I'm gonna go look for, oh man, a Seal to Existence doesn't help us here, does it? But it does help us if we find like a Bandit's Talent. That could be good. What's in the graveyard here? Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at the top of the deck here. Come on, give me something good. Bandit's Talent, that's what we were hoping for. And a Seal, we needed both of those. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try to draw a card here and bounce their Cruelty of Gix, force them to spend that mana again. Seems like a decent idea because I don't want them to get the free tutor. If they get a free tutor and then they play something for 5, I'm gonna be really bummed out with myself here. All right, we got a double seal here. That's great. Yeah, okay, so my guess was that they were gonna tutor and then get the devious or the deadly cover-up, but they didn't even need to do that. They just full on had it in the hand there. All right, we're gonna play this. Next turn we go with Bandit's Talent for 3 different triggers, and we can start bleeding them that way. That's tough. All right, no Jace, that's good. No Jace, that's fine, that's fine. But man, does that hurt. Breach the Multiverse was one heck of a card, man. It's one heck of a card. Wow, they get my Seal from Existence. Why would you choose a Deep Cavern Bath there? You had a Phyrexia. Oh, that's so brutal. Oy, that's brutal, man. All right, I guess we do this. They have no hand. That's good. They officially have no hand. I'm just looking for a creature, really. Any creature will do. Any creature will do. Can I copy their creature? When you unlock the store, create a token to copy a target creature you control. Yeah, only one that I control. All right, we get the double trigger on the Bandit's Talent. They're down to 4. You're saying there's a chance, man. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. 17 cards left. Did they hit a Jace? They hit a Jace. Okay, so 17 cards left. They hit a Jace. I go down to 2 cards. Hellish Norn double triggers. I think I win. I think I win here. Yeah, I win here. Let's go, dude. We got 2 cards left on the deck, and we get double the effects off the Bandit's Talent. All we got to do here is this. Pass the turn, and GG's. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. That was a tough one. That was not a matchup we wanted to see there, and we still got the W. Love it. Okay, we got the opponent going first here. Our hand looks pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I've got the early ossification is really what kind of leans me towards pretty good here. Got the doubling effect if I need it down the road. I just need more colors on my mana here. Like, I need to see more. That's solid. That gives me the double white that I need for the seal. So this adds mana, but you have to tap an artifact. Looks like they're gonna commit some sort of pump to this. No. All right, so it's just elves. Elves, elves, elves. All right. Ossification takes out you. We're ready to bounce something here or even seal something here. I'd rather bounce. Okay. So they're struggling for mana, it appears. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. I'm actually going to seal. This might, I know I just said what I said, but I'm going to take the Llanowar Elves because they're obviously struggling to hit their land drops. And next turn I can actually double ossification, take whatever they play here. All right, it's a 2-for-1, which is actually really bad. I'm going to leave the token though, because I can bounce it with the Channeler next turn. In the meantime, I think it's this. Double the effects, take out both their elves, both their non-token elves. And next turn I've got Elish Norn. Right now they're sitting at just one little elf token on the field. Enters, destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's crazy. That's actually crazy talk. Okay. Well, I wish I had an Elish Norn down then. That's so brutal. Yes, we're drawing a card because we need to keep hitting lands because we need to get 5 mana to get the rest of the field going here. I need double blue. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. Things are going sideways all of a sudden. Oh yeah, we got to make a block here, unfortunately. Got to take out something that's sizable. Ouch. Ouch, I think we're donezo here, guys. If we block the 3/3, that's 2, 4, 6, 8 damage getting through. That's going to be enough to get the job done. We are cooked. Just not what we needed here, man. This could have gone a lot better. It really could have. Dang, dude. Just having that ability to blow up my enchantment, that's what got the job done for them. Well done. GG's. It is what it is. Tough L. Tough L. All right, we find ourselves with a very awkward hand here with the mana and what we have actually in hand. So I'm going to mulligan this one away. This looks better. What should we drop here? Virtue of Knowledge doubles up on the Fable. Honestly, I'm going to drop the Worm. I mean, why not? Let's just drop the Worm and do our thing here. This is fine. Hello. This could have been worse for sure. Please don't be toxic. Okay, it's not toxic. Good. But it's another Dimir deck that's still not great. Wow, we missed. We missed on the trainer. Bummer. We didn't get any doubling or exiling effects there. Opponent's going to ninjutsu something in, maybe? No, not for 2. All right, nothing from the opponent on that play. All right, let's go ahead and just crack the Fabled Passage, do the thing with the Virtue of Knowledge to ramp us up here. I absolutely love this combo, by the way. We found this out really during our land destruction build. We had a teamer build, and we did this a lot, so pretty cool little thing you can do. Let's go grab a blue and a black source here. All right, so we got the Virtue next turn if we want it. I'm going to attack. There's nothing I can do about the damage in the air. Sure. All right, here comes the Kaito, I would imagine. I feel like if it's a Kaito, I kind of have to respect it and take it out the seal, but it looks like it's not. They just spent some mana here to get the Siren going. Very nice. No counterspell, please. Interference. No interference. Good. Good. I can pay the 2 for the interference next turn anyway, so I'm happy with that. Did they hit a 4th land drop, though, with that being on top? They do have the 4th. And a Preacher. Okay, that's fine. I mean, another creature's solid for me because I can just go seal and take both of them. And then this won't have anything to copy, which is awesome. Very nice. 1 mana spell. Is it a bounce effect maybe to on summon or something like that? See if they got something here. It can't be shore up, is it? I mean, this doesn't seem like a tempo deck. Yeah, it's not a shore up. All right, let's go ahead and hit their hand twice with the Bandit's talent. So good, man. It's so good because if their hand has a bunch of lands in it, we could actually end up getting more than 2 cards here. Cut down. And go for the thread. All right. I think they're cooked, guys. I don't know what they could have in their hand here. A worm. We got the worm. Can we do the thing? Can we do the thing? They give us the good game. I'll give it, you know, the good game back, but I don't necessarily think that means we're gonna win though. All right, so they give up the 2 cards in hand, it looks like. The Drowner is the last thing they have here. Very nice. Not attempting to counter that, making me pay more. It seems kind of strange. All right, so we're just looking for the Worm's 3rd swamp here, and we've got it. Let's see what the opponent's willing to do here. Are they willing to hold on to an... Oh, that's a good... no, it's not. I needed a swamp. Are they willing to hold here in order so I can't draw extra cards? That's going to be the real question here. Are they willing to refrain from casting spells? No, they definitely cast a spell. They go for a couple of fairies here, but we're draining them just as fast as they're draining us. And all it takes is this worm, and we've basically destroyed their whole field. Okay. That bounces both of these. And then we can talent their hand again. Let's do it. Let's do that. See what happens. All right, we bounced both the fairies. Those are gone. No problem there. Let's go for more card draw, I think. We need to keep hitting lands, so more card draw. We know the opponent's about to flash something here. It might be just a kill spell or something. It's another one of these drowners. Okay, so we take 4. It's getting a little scary. Hopefully with the extra card draw, though, we can, you know, find that land that we need for the worm and just close this thing out. That's big. That's big. Let's go. Let's see. Target creature stun counter on in the owner's library. Okay. We got the swamp, guys. We got the swamp. We can do the thing. Oh, they shuffled that back in their deck too? All right. That works for me. That works for me. How about a Massacre Worm, my friend? And a Bandit's talent to drain you out some more. Massacre Worm, my favorite card, is back, man. I used to play this in Mardu every chance I got. It was so much fun, man. They draw land. We get 2 extra cards again. We copy the Massacre Worm to do it yet again. Doubling up on its effects. I mean, just craziness, man. Get to drain the opponent here, and GG's. Thank you, thank you. I love this card, man. I'm so glad it's back. I'm so glad the worm is back, dude. Absolutely love it. All right, we got the opponent going first. Hand looks dicey. I don't have any blue, but I'm gonna keep it because we've got the Beza. Beza should be able to get us back into this game if we take a little bit of damage early here. Okay, it's going to be life gain. This might be a little bit too aggressive for us. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could use a blue land though. That'd be really helpful. And I can get maybe an ossification off of this. All right, we got a bat. Oh, we got the ossification straight up. Do I take this or do I wait for? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it. I've got to take it, honestly. Like, there's really nothing else to do here because if they do play, like, let's say a channeler, I don't want it to start growing right away when the opponent starts attacking into us. There's a case though. That'll get them life gain going. The Amalia. Yep. What do they get? Oh, they've got a Conqueror on top. The one card they really need the most. Oh, they've got a Conqueror in hand apparently. Sure. Oh, this has ward. Pay 3 life though. That's fine. Okay, this ward is fine. We'll pay this 3 life. Take this. I still am looking for blue. Ideally. If I could just get a land though, I can get down the base and maybe draw or gain some life. Something hopefully helpful. Yikes. Okay. That's a good card. It's a really good card. So is that. Let's go. We're doing a really good job of just answering each thing as it comes down, which is nice, but we can only do that for so long if we don't find lands. And a tenacity, of course. Okay, so that leads into the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, which would win him the game here. Oh, we can't catch a break, but at least we've got the talent here, which will discard that one Conqueror that they need to win the game. Oh, it's a land. Didn't even have the Conqueror, huh? Okay. Please give me a land. I would really love to play this game. That's unreal. It's a land, but it's tapped. What's really nice though is I have Elish Norn, right? So Elish Norn will shut off the ETB of the case here. Perfect. We get blue. Yeah, I think that's the plan here. I think I should go with Elish Norn. Should I go with Elish Norn or should I just bounce? Should I bounce this back to their hand and force them to replay it maybe? There's so many possibilities really. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to bounce this just to be on the safe side here. All right. The reason I played that over Elish Norn is simply because I didn't want the opponent just blowing up the Elish Norn with the Get Lost or something like a Go for the Throat, I mean. Because the opponent didn't play that spell that they had in their hand and it wasn't a land. So I figured it was something useful like a removal spell. Okay, here we go. Let's get more blue. Let's get down the Elish Norn. All right. And no attacks. They no longer have the ETB effects of gaining life. Things are getting real close here, though. Sure. If I play the trainer, surely I find an exiling effect, right? Oh, never mind. I already got one. Okay, cool. I think I go with this then. Let's start with this. Let's gain some life. And then let's play this. Ah, we missed there. And we missed there. Double misses. Oh my gosh, that's not good. A double miss is crazy. Okay. Sure. Sure. No ETB effects on that, my friend. Elish Norn completely locks him up, man. I love it. I love it. Oh, they're gonna hate me. They are absolutely about to hate me, guys. We're gonna take both of these. We'll be seeing ya. And we'll take the last 2 cards in your hand. Oh, brutal, man. If you're gonna play him now or forever hold your peace. Tough. So tough. The opponent down to 7. That'll do it, man. We lock them up. They're down to 3. They need a sweeper or bust. That ain't a sweeper. That ain't a sweeper. Oh, I love it, man. That's so good. This deck is so much fun. It's actually making me so happy. All right, we got the opponent going first. Oh man, what an interesting hand here. I'm gonna keep it, obviously, but not obviously. I shouldn't say that, but I'm gonna keep it because we can play Sealed to Existence if we need it. But do I really want to commit this to a white source? You know what I mean? Because I have blue here and I could draw into a card. This mana is really tough. What a top deck. We'll take it. What a top deck. What a top deck. This ossification has come in beyond clutch. I don't know how many times at this point. All right, the forge we can take with this. Make my decision easy. Give me a white source. Perfect. A literal perfect land right there. We got the Aether Channeler now as an option and the seal. We'll use the seal here. Oh my god, this is so good. With a little bit of luck, you can go pretty far in this game. Double heroes. That's kind of crazy. That's a bit crazy. Let's go ahead and get some blue. Should we get another white? Ah, blue's fine. Let's get blue. And then let's go with the Beza here. Gain some life. Love that for us. Little fishes here to block the Heartfire heroes. Let's go, dude. That was actually a really bad matchup for us. We hate going against aggro, but man, oh man, did we top deck the right things at the right time there. Telling you, a little luck, man. We'll take it. All right, we're going first with a couple interactive pieces. I love it. Let's go. We're keeping it. Let's roll. What are we up against, though? This honestly can't be much better, this hand right here. This is what we want to see. I need some doubling effects, obviously, and then we can get this ball really rolling and having some fun. We haven't really gotten, like, anything super crazy going yet. Like, I haven't had more than one doubling effect on the field at one time so far. And before recording, I had, like, a lot of games where we were just, you know, doubling and tripling up on things. All right, we're going to take that elf because we don't want them to ramp. We can slow them down. That'd be great. And an Iron Crag. Oh, I can steal that if I want to. I don't really think I want to, though. All right, doesn't really matter. We can't do much right now. We're just going to go grab... we're going to grab another white source. I'd love to get the Bandit's Talent down, but that's going to be more of a late game spell, and I'd like to be able to play both of these. That's a good card. I can't touch it either because it's got Ward 2 and I just missed. Brutal. Just missed a land. So they are going to get some really good ramp here off of that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, here comes the big guns. 7. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here comes the big guns that we could have really avoided had we just hit a land drop on the right time. Still looking for a land here because I think I'd like to get Elish Norn in here. I think I'd like Elish Norn here. Well, whether you want Elish Norn or not is not really up to me, is it? Beza, though, very clutch spell there. That opens up Elish for sure. Alright, the opponent has a kill spell or a fight spell, maybe? I don't know. Itali. Oh my gosh, if Elish Norn was down there, they wouldn't even hit that. Oh my goodness. They wouldn't have been able to even play, or they could have played it. They would have gotten no triggers from that. I knew this would have been a really good matchup for us because we've already beaten dinosaurs previously. Before recording, I had like a triple worm that I hit on them and I won the game. But with the Elish Norn, it shuts down, you know, not only Itali, but it shuts down Vaultborn Tyrant. A lot of really good pieces that they have. And unfortunately for us, though, we don't get it down in time. And they have haste on everything, by the way. Haste on everything. Oops. 3 blockers, take out one of their things, and just pray we can get this done. Highly doubt it, though. We're a little late here. A little late to the party. But I do have doubling ossification, doubling seals. Praying for another land here, particularly a white source. Nothing for you on that. I think they have lethal though. I don't think there's really anything we can do about this. Yeah, that's 10 getting through here. We block. Oh wow, they're gonna let us off the hook. They let us off the hook. I really think we were dead there. So if we take this and block here, we take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm dead unless I'm willing to block like this. And if I block like this, then there's really nothing I can do next turn. I've got 4 mana and a dream. There's nothing I can do. So, and even if I block like that, that actually only absorbs 7. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Am I alive or not? My math is terrible here. 7. Yeah, because the 2 carries over there. Yeah. I'm dead here. I'm dead here. It is what it is. All right. That was a tough game. Okay, we've got a decent hand. I can keep this. I've got the trainer here on 2. All right. I mean, part of me wanting to get the seal from existence is there, but I need a blue source. Like with this hand, if I don't get a blue land, that would be pretty silly on my part. So let's rock the blue. Sanctifier tells me a couple of different things. Obviously, life gain's an option. I was thinking maybe the hair, the hair that grows. And now that I see Boros, it's probably going to be like get down the enchantment that deals 1 damage whenever you play a creature for 2. Shall we? Shall we? I think we shall. All right. What's next? It's going to be obviously really small little weenie type creatures and probably burning me with the, War Leader's Call type of effects. Interesting that the opponent didn't play anything on that turn. So it's probably not the hair then, because the hair they would have for sure played with 2 mana open. Okay, so it's looking more like just traditional Boros tokens. Probably a lot of sweepers and stuff like that. We'll see. A seal is cool, but not super helpful here. I need a white source so I can take that with the seal. How do I get a white source? What's the best way to do that? I think I'm gonna get this down. Just do this. Draw a card. Give me a white source. We got it. Let's go. Magic is so easy. Okay. All right. All right. Now, how much to flip this? 7, right? 7 mana. Another forge. Another seal. Gotta take it. There's really no reason to absorb 1 damage. It just doesn't make any sense here. Beza's cool. Beza's very cool. I'll be taking you first. Discard their hand or go get another helpful piece here. Maybe get a helpful piece here. Let's maybe get like a virtue would be really nice. Virtue of knowledge. I'll take a seal. Sure. These seals are really solid. Very solid. I'm wondering when we're gonna see a sunfall here. Is it already time? Are we pulling the trigger on that this early? Aurelia? Are you serious? That's kind of crazy. Oh, this is not the Aurelia I thought it was. I thought this was the one that was gonna give an extra attack step. It's not. No blocks. That hurts though. That does hurt. All right, let's go seal again. I'm actually gonna take the Aurelia, believe it or not. And do I hit their hand? I think it's time to hit their hand, right? Let's do it. Let's hit their hand. Maybe it's 2 lands and we get lucky here. Now I'm gonna play defense here. I'm gonna leave up everything to block the Urabrask's Forge token because we're getting pretty low on life here. No attacks. This was 5 mana spell they dropped. Return up to 1 target artifact enchantment card from your graveyard. Okay. All right, that's annoying. They get to draw a card here. All right, let's just absorb 3 of this. Man, I'd really like to get this Beza down, man. If I get it down, I get the treasure off of it, which is cool. I don't get any card draw, though. It's got to be the seal, man. Has to be. Has to be the seal. Virtue of Knowledge, too good here. Too good here. All right, so the opponent doesn't have a creature land. They don't have Forge. So not a ton of ways for them to get active here. All right, they go level 2 on that. Let's go draw a card. Shoot. I just realized I'm short on blue. I wanted to double up on that effect. Should I return that back to their hand then? Yeah, I'm gonna return this back to their hand. I was gonna draw a card and return that back to their hand, but I forgot I didn't have double blue there for that. All right, let's just get in for some damage. More damage, down to 9. Might be able to just pull this out, man, just by beating them down. I hate that for us, really, but... A pump spell? Doll shot. Okay, okay. That's a good draw. That's a really good draw because I can bounce it again. 2, 4, 6, 7... 8, 9. We're close. Close, but not quite there. All right, what can you do, though? What can you do? All right, down to 3, down to 1. 1 HP and a dream for the opponent. What's it going to be? Is it Sunfall time? Oh, my God. If they Sunfall us, that would be so brutal. So brutal. I can live with that, though. I can live with that. We've got 2 damage just off of the Bandit's talent. All right, so they do play a Channeler and get another. Okay, interesting. So if I go Seal from Existence, I can double up on it with the Virtue, and we win the game. All right, a 4th Seal from Existence. The Shuffler's completely fine here. GG's. I mean, I would have liked the land a long time ago, but hey, if we're gonna keep giving me Seal from Existence, I will take them all day long. That does it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's build. This was a blast to play, if you couldn't tell. I really love the worm. Obviously, we didn't get the worm down too many times. I mean, just the 1 time, I think. But yeah, it's a little difficult in the 3-color deck just because it's 3 committal to black to get it down. And can be a little tricky when we're running a lot of basics in this deck because we need the basics to kind of, you know, run out the ossifications and the Fable Passages, which kind of contradicts the worm situation. But other than that, I wouldn't change too much of this deck. It feels really good. It had a lot of really good answers and answered a lot of things at the right times. Could have been a lot of luck involved in that, obviously, with the top decks, but it felt pretty good. I mean, I've been playing it all day and I've only gone up in rank, so that's a good sign, and I think it's pretty solid. So hopefully this can inspire you to build your own builds around this idea. Maybe not Massacre Worm, but something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll be back again tomorrow with another one and a live stream tomorrow. We're going to be hanging out, doing some ranking and maybe the midweek magic, something like that. You know, chilling out. So come on by and see us tomorrow on the live stream here on the YouTube. And yeah, big shout out as always to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on our channel. So these people help support me monetarily every month. So if you're part of the Mardu Mob, thank you guys so much for everything. You literally make the channel go round. So thank you for that and helping support me. It means a lot. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow on another one. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's